Alright guys, I know it's been a little while since I recorded the last episode. In the last episode I was stuck here, had no idea what to do next, couldn't figure it out. It's been a couple weeks, I still haven't come up with any ideas, and no one's left me any comments with any hints. Probably because not very many people watched the video. But anyway, I did break down and I went on YouTube and watched a walkthrough. I don't want to get any more information than I need because I don't want to ruin the game for myself. So I skipped ahead to where he was walking through the swamp, which is right here to my left, if I remember correctly. Which I walked through the swamp already. When he went through the center of the screen, about where I'm standing now, and he came across a spot of deep water. When I went through, I went across the bottom of the screen, and that didn't happen. So I didn't even know that spot was there. When he got to the spot of deep water, I saw him, he typed hold my breath, and they typed dive, and I cut the video off. So I know that that's what I need to do. Hopefully that will, that'll keep me moving, and it won't just be a small discovery of some kind. So I'm going to go try that right now. I'm going to walk over here to the middle of the swamp. And I think it's kind of weird because, like me, if you walk across the bottom of the swamp, you never find that spot. So it seems kind of like I should have got more of a clue, maybe some bubbles or something. Where was he? Was he around in here? Might have been this way. It's also been about a week since I watched the video. Okay, maybe it was on the screen to the left. Hopefully it will lead me down a whole nother path in the game and not just be like one item and then I'm right back where I'm stuck at now. I think it was through here. Let's see. It's somewhere around here. I know he was in the middle. Right there, right there. You have stepped into a deeper area of the swamp. You are forced to swim. Okay, now let me save it. Because I have no idea what's about to happen here. We're just going to go over mushrooms. We'll call it deep water. Okay, I saw him say hold breath. You take a deep breath, filling your lungs to near bursting, and head for the depths below. Oh, he's a slow swimmer, isn't he? Uh-oh. I hope this isn't a thing where, like, if I make too many mistakes, I drown. I have a feeling it might be, though. I can't. Dive in hole. Crawl. Did I type that right? I missed it. Crawl. Dive. Swim. Look. To your amazement, you find yourself in an underwater cavern. The water here is much clearer than it is in the swamp above. Swim in cavern. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? Look at grass. There's nothing you can't already see. Okay. You can't go on, you won't have enough oxygen in your lungs. You panic. The need for oxygen causes you to become irrational. I've lost control of him. Your desire for air causes you to inhale large quantities of water, which results in suffocation. Let's get out of there. That music's loud. Alright, so I just didn't swim in the right spot. So I need to aim a little better. I figured it would be one of those deals where if you don't get it just right, it was going to kill me. Am I going to hit? Am I going to hit? No! I made it. There we go. Got it. Had to go up a little. I didn't expect that. Oh, come on, man. I need to go up again? Yeah. Who would expect you have to go up? There's light coming through. Come on, make it easy on me. Just make me go up. Oh, alright. What is that? Look around. You're in some small grotto beneath the swamp. A strange light dances off the walls of this cave, its origin a glowing gem situated on top of a boulder. You do not possess the designated item. Okay. Well, I know that. Look at boulder. A glowing gem gently spreads light throughout the cave. How about we save? Stick with the same thing. Touch gem. I don't understand your request. Get gem. You take the glowing gem. Now let me look at the boulder. Just sits there. Look at the gem. The glowing gem provides a gentle illumination. Ah, great. I don't see how this is going to help me to get any further if I still have to go back the same way. There's nowhere I can go that way. It's going to make me swim back. And I'm not going to be able to, my hair is the same color as that wall. I'm still going to be stuck because I don't see how a gem is going to help me any. That's not too good. Okay, well, let's do it. Hold breath. Let's go. It's still strange to me that I had to swim up. I mean, I understand. It's just the way the graphics are. My head's between some grooves in the rocks, I think. But it seemed like I would have to go down. See here, I need to go up. It's alright, I figured it out. But still, I don't know what I'm going to do from here. So now I've got a glowing gem. Don't really see how this is going to help me. But maybe I'll figure it out. You've gotten back out on the deep spot and back on your soggy feet. I don't want to have to keep watching somebody else's walkthrough. But I mean, I don't know. I think this had a hint book when it originally came out. I wonder if I could go on eBay and get a hold of the old original hint book. That'd be kind of cool. If I get stuck, well, I know I'm going to get stuck. When I get stuck again, maybe I'll do that. I think it's funny, the walkthrough I watched, it was really good, but the guy was pretending like he was figuring it out as he was going in the video, and it was very clear that he already knew what to do. Because the decisions he was just coming up with all of a sudden happened to be exactly perfect, and I thought that was kind of funny. Alright, now I'm stuck here still, and I don't know what to do. Look around. Here in a lightly forested area, a large fissure nearby seems to lead straight down. I tried to climb in the fissure last time. I tried to knock that stump over. Couldn't do anything. Can't go anywhere. Let me save it. Save it back where I was. Whistle. Let me try to blow the whistle. I'm pretty sure I tried that last time, but Nothing happened. Climb bush. Jump. No jumping zone. Leap. Huh. I don't know what I need to do here. This one is a lot more difficult than the first one. Or maybe just on the first one I remembered more of what to do, whereas I've never played this one before. Guys, I think I'm stuck again. This is embarrassing, but I feel like what's probably happening here is I was probably supposed to do something else earlier in the game that I didn't do. Maybe there's some item I'm supposed to have, like a rope or something, or maybe a vine. Or is that a vine I can get over there? Maybe it was saying thin and fragile as in don't try to use it. I'm stuck again. I was really hoping that maybe that underwater passage would lead to something like a whole tunnel network or something that would get me past this spot. But again, I think I've missed something. If anybody knows what I need to do, please let me know. I know this is not a good episode. It was really short. It just showed me swim in a cave and continued to tell you I don't know what to do. But I think just for fun, I hadn't thought about it, so I just mentioned it a minute ago. I might see if I can get a hold of the original hint book, and instead of watching a walkthrough, that would be a lot more fun. All right, guys, I'm back. I just took a minute to look up that original hint guide, and it costs about $100 on eBay, so I'm not buying that. But I did look at a digital copy of the same hint book, and the hint for this was to climb this tree here. I think it was talking about this one. And I might have to go back and look at the last episode, but I could have sworn I did that. Or maybe I just tried pushing it and chopping it down. I'm not sure. I know I tried something with this tree, but in this game, if you don't really type pretty much the exact phrase and stand in the right place when you do it, then it doesn't work. So I don't feel too stupid, because I feel like I was on the right page. I just didn't do it exactly right. This tree is dead and seems to be free of the slick secretions some of the others generate. You begin to shimmy your way up the snag. I've never heard a tree called a snag. I imagine it's going to fall over. Crack. Yep. Oof. Holy log jams, Batman. You almost ate the big one. Alright. Now, back in business. See if I can figure something out from here. Look around. You're in a thinly forested area just east of the fissure. I kind of already knew that. Alright, looks like I can go right, and maybe I can go up. You know what, let me save it so I don't have to do that again. Let's try up first. Okay. Intrigued with gravity, you take another terminal ride to solid ground. Watch your step, Project Steel. Good thing I saved it. I did not expect that, that's for sure. That seems kind of dirty. After I saw the hint that said climb the tree, I didn't look at anything else. And hopefully I won't have to, but I'm sure I will. Let's try going right. Seems like the only other thing we can do. Come on, how am I supposed to expect this stuff? Yikes, you've been snared. Suspended above the ground, you are unable to move freely. Okay, maybe this is supposed to happen. Did I have a knife? No. Untie leg. Not right now. Look at leg. Not right now. After a while, the cerebral fireworks begin. Capillaries begin to burst. Under strain, you pass out. Once again, time passes. And then some more time passes. While unconscious, you have the strangest of dreams. You imagine that your name is Larry. You are wearing something known as leisure suit, apparently made of 100% synthetic material and proven to generate large amounts of static electricity. It's making reference to another game they made, Leisure Suit Larry. While prowling a locale known as the land of the lounge lizards, you spend your time badgering women of the area to participate in bizarre mating rituals, such as just then consciousness begins to creep in. Oh, that guy's cool looking. Your head begins to clear, and you realize that you have been imprisoned. Your captor appears to be that large oaf sitting near the fire. Okay, I'm going to save it here, so I don't have to go through that text again. Let's do a new one. Trapped. Alright. I always start with look around. I thought that was a ship over on the left, but I think it's just a rocky cliff. You're in a well-hidden clearing. It is surrounded on three sides by large smooth rock formations. With brush to the north, a cage is below one of the formations. You are currently in it. In the center, a campfire burns. One has to wonder about the purpose of a fire during a warm day such as this. A rope sits on one of the boulders. A large beast is nearby. Alright, so I'm going to need to grab that rope at some point. I know that. Well, I'm assuming that. Fire is probably to cook me, huh? Let's try to open the door. I know it's locked. Door is locked. Look at lock. It's crude looking, but effective. The rust would prevent anything with the correct key from turning it. Look at cage. The cage is made of some very hard branches. They might as well be welded steel bars. Get rope. It's not available to you from here. All I've got on me that could help is this whistle. Try that. Nothing. Look at ground. Ground is soiled. Get a rock. Rocks here are too large to move. Call man. Hunter seems to ignore you. Alright, let's see here. I don't have anything else on me, really. Glowing gem. Hold out gem. No, that's not a throw gem? I don't know if that's a good idea. It's too heavy for you to get any power behind. Really? Bend bars. I don't understand bend. Crawl through bars. It does not compute. Pull lock. I can't talk to him. Let me try yelling at him. Yell at man. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh! The hunter has decided that it's a perfect day for a barbecue. As he slowly turns you over the fire, you begin to turn a beautiful golden brown. Death follows at an agonizingly long distance. What if I'm not standing at the door when he gets there? Okay, so I gotta do it twice. Oh, that's not fair. Okay, I've been unable to figure this out, so I went back to the hint guide, and apparently the only way to do this is when he comes to open the cage, I throw a spore at him that paralyzes him. But I don't have a spore. So essentially, my game's over here. There was a spore somewhere I should have gotten that I missed. So I'm basically done. I've got no way out of this situation. So that's interesting. I'm going to have to go back to an older save and find the spore. But I'm not sure where the spore was. I'm thinking back, I remember the root monster. I got the berries at the other side of the root monster that helped me cross the swamp. But I don't think there was a spore there. I don't remember there being a spore at the mushrooms. I'm just going to have to go back to an earlier save and see if I can find a spore. And then I'm going to have to redo everything I've done to get back to this point. So that's kind of the problem with these games is you can miss something small at some other point in the game, and then when you get to the point where you need it, if you don't have it, your game's over. So my game's over here. I'm going to go back and try to find this spore and then get back to this point. But I'm not going to bore you with having to watch all that again. So I have gone back to an earlier save and I've located the spore. I'm going to go ahead and show where that's at. I went all the way back to the root maze. This was the point where I see that I've got the berries in my inventory. So I had already gone through this maze and gotten the berries. There was nothing else I could do over there. I came back across. And here are the spores. There are these blue spores here on the screen. I never paid much attention to them. There's 2 sets of them here. And if you accidentally step on it, you seem to have kicked one of these strange little spores. And it makes me paralyzed. Your kick caused some spores to open and spray a fine powder into the air. As a result, you are paralyzed from head to toe, unable to move a single muscle. And when I did this earlier, as I was trying to find them, I lay here paralyzed for what felt like 2 minutes before it gets me back up. But this is funny because I don't remember it telling me anything about them when I typed look around. I'm going to try when I get up and see if it does. But this is just like when I couldn't find the underwater part in the swamp. I just didn't walk in a certain spot. This crazy level of difficulty there that if you don't accidentally bump into these spores, you don't know that there's something you should pay attention to. I thought it was just scenery like the rocks or the bushes. Just like the deep water, I didn't know it was there until I stepped in it. So it's crazy that it makes me feel better because it's not that I just couldn't figure out a puzzle. I just didn't walk in a certain spot both times. Fortunately, the paralysis wears off and you seem to be back to normal. Now let me see if I would have seen him if I typed look around. No. See, I know I did this. There's another clearing in the otherwise heavily wooded area of the forest. There's a plateau near the back. Okay, so the only way to know these were here were to bump into them, which I never did. The spores are light blue and bulb-shaped. They seem to be loosely attached to the ground. Some appear to have been popped. Get spores. You take possession of one of the spores, being careful not to mistakenly break it open. Okay, so that's what I needed. And I don't feel bad for not knowing that because I just didn't walk into them. If you didn't walk into them, you wouldn't know. So now I'm going to try to get all the way back to where I was. And we will pick up there next episode. Yeah, next episode I'll just start back in the cage where I was a few minutes ago, except I'll have the spore. No need to redo all that on camera. So that's where we'll be next episode. I hope you tune in for it. If you enjoyed this, please give me a like, subscribe, comment below if you have anything you could add to this or help me out. And I'll see you guys next time.